Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to episode 31 of Resurgence with Sheffield Wednesday. Today we wrap up another bunch of fixtures for you, including the Christmas programme from the Championship, as well as the third round of the FA Cup. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creates community and the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord servers is in the description. Let's get to those results. And we start today's roundup with a Yorkshire derby against Barnsley, which we won by 3-1. Let's take a look at the goals. It was great counter-attacking play from Barnsley as they opened the scoring. Adore coming through the middle, doing the hard work, playing it onto Wilkes. He will then have a shot from the angle, which hits the post, but Alex Mowat is quickest to react for Barnsley to give them the lead. Then Curtis Jones took centre stage to equalise on 38 minutes. Bit of a mix-up at the back. Jones pinching the ball off him before sliding it into the net. Collins will feel unlucky, but he did get his hands to it, to be fair to him. But we were in front on 52 minutes. That man, Jones again. Bree with the ball on the right-hand side, playing it back to Smith Rowe. Swung towards the far post before a neat little header. Collins probably should do better with that one, to be fair to him. And we wrapped up the result on 88 minutes. Barello with the ball in the centre. He will play it to Turkart. His first goal for us, sliding it beyond the goalkeeper to give us a 3-1 win over Barnsley. We carried on the December programme with a 1-1 draw away at Brentford. As you can see, a 92nd minute equaliser for Brentford. Let's take a look at both goals. Victor Mongil opened the scoring for us on 25 minutes. A nice header at the back post to give us the lead. We were punished in the 90th minute though. Pearson with the ball in the centre of the park. He will swing it wide to Katang, who sent it into the corner to give Brentford the equaliser and a share of the spoils. Not much to write home about in the game against Charlton. We dominated the match, as you can see from the statistics, but no goals were found from either side. Then a disappointing result at the John Smith Stadium against Huddersfield as they beat us by 2-1. Let's take a look at the goals. Damage was all done very early doors, to be fair. Broadhead with the opening goal. Toffolo with the ball on the left-hand side. He will play it into the middle. There is Broadhead snapping in at the far post for 1-0. They doubled their lead on 7 minutes. Christopher Schindler with the goal, an unmarked header at the near post. We did, however, manage to pull a goal back in the 85th minute to Hart in behind again as he finished neatly into the corner, but alas, we couldn't find a second goal. We left ourselves far too much to do from early on as we lost at Huddersfield. We followed that up with another disappointing draw. Again, we were in the lead in this one, but Naki Wells equalised in the last minute. Let's take a look at the goals. A good moment though for Lika Vido. He scored his first goal for Sheffield Wednesday. James Bree with the ball into the middle. It came out towards the edge of the box. Vido tucking it in nicely off the inside of the post for 1-0. But again, we couldn't hang on. Naki Wells with the equaliser in the last couple of minutes with a header in the centre of the box. And he should not be getting to that. And the defenders know it. No late drama this time at Pride Park, but the same result, a 1-1 draw with Derby. Let's take a look at the goals. Darbello with a free kick, and a lovely one at that to put Derby in front. Sportello will feel unlucky, he got his hand to it. We were level on 49 minutes through Conor Gallagher. Brewster with the ball, playing it towards Adebayo. He will play it to Gallagher, who slammed it into the net for 1-1. Our chances of winning the game, though, went with Massimo Luongo in the 82nd minute as he was sent off for a second bookable offence. And a petulant one at that, because there is no need to make that challenge in the centre of the park, and he was sent from the field of play as it finished 1-1. But the turn of the year brought new hope and expectation as we made it comfortably through to round 4 of the FA Cup with a 5-0 win at home to Millwall, despite the fact Conor Gallagher was sent off early doors. Let's take a look at all 5 of the goals. Curtis Jones opened the scoring on 5 minutes. Rhian Brewster with the ball down the right-hand side. He will swing it towards the left where Jones is as he heads in from the centre of the park. We made it 2-0 on 18 minutes. James Bree with the ball on the right, playing it back to Brewster. He will find Smith Rowe. Nice little ball inside to Bree, who finds Turkart in the middle. He's hit a purple patch of form. It was 3-0 on 63 minutes. Hurahan with the ball into the middle. Zimmerman getting up to head above everybody for 3-0. It was 4 on 65 minutes. Morgan Fox with the ball on the left. He will send it into Jones, who sends it into the middle for Rhian Brewster to slam in for number 4. And we wrapped it up in the 91st minute. Hourihane with the ball in, Bornier with a header, as we made it comfortably through to round 4 of the FA Cup. And last time out, it was a comfortable 3-0 win at home to Stoke City. Let's take a look at the goals. We opened the scoring on 21 minutes. Curtis Jones with the goal. James Bree, the provider. He is proving to be a very good signing for us as he squares the ball across the middle. There is Jones tapping in at the far post. We made it 2-0 on 54 minutes. Brandon Borello with the goal. Matt Penny doing all the work this time as he swung it towards the far post. There is Borello tapping in for number 2. And we wrapped it up in the 90th minute with number 3. Luongo with the ball onto Bree. He will find a ball into the middle. There it is. There's Smith Rowe coming in at the last minute to make it 3-0 against Stoke. So on to the competition screen we go. And our reward for beating Millwall is a visit to the King Power Stadium to take on Leicester City in round 4 of the Cup. In the Championship, the draws have hurt us. There was 4 draws in that little roundup, which meant we have dropped out of the automatic places, but only by a point. Norwich lead the way now on 51, then comes Swansea on 49. There's us on 48 with Newcastle. Crystal Palace and Brentford both on 47. Charlton just outside on 45, then come QPR on 42. Then it's Bristol City on 41, Derby on 40 with Barnsley, and then Leeds just inside the top half on 35. Down at the bottom, we have a new team at the bottom of the Championship. Preston are up to 17th. They've had a great Christmas period. So it's Nottingham Forest bottom on 18. Reading second bottom on 20. Birmingham and Blackpool both level on 21. Then comes Stoke on 23. Huddersfield on 25. Cardiff and Preston on 26. And a little bit of a gap to Millwall and Hull. So, not at all happy with the Christmas programme. We didn't convert anything over Christmas, and that is very disappointing given how many points are at stake at that time of the year. But we have started the new year well. The promotion bid is still going, and it's still going very strong. We are off to Elland Road next time around, where we will take on Leeds United in a Yorkshire derby. If you've enjoyed this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord service is in the description. That was episode 31 of Resurgence with Sheffield Wednesday. I will see you next time at Elland Road. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.